Welcome back. So today's uh, course is really exciting. What we want to do is we want to boost your credit score fast, and we want to do this overnight. People that follow these steps seen, their scores go from 45 points to 150 points by using this method, and you can use this method today and boost your credit score overnight. So let's get into it. Let's dive into it. The first step that you want to do is lower your credit utilization rate. 0 is the best, 30% is decent. Now what you do to lower your credit utilization is this: you're paying down your balances, right? And once you do that, it allows for more credit to flow, and then your score will then increase. Now the other way to do that is step number 2. You could pick up the phone, call your creditors on preferably old cards or cards that are in good standing, and request a credit limit increase. When you request a credit limit increase, that also will then lower your utilization rate because you have more available credit. Now, number 3, and I love this one, add positive trade lines. Now, a trade line it's an account, so it could be like a line of credit, it could look like a credit card. But with this particular positive trade line that I'm going to show you, it's going to give you the ability to make a small payment of about $47, and it'll give you 6 months of positive credit history. This is also going to help boost your score. So what we're looking at right now is how to gain access to this trade line. So, and I think this is the most cost-effective one. I think it's brilliant. It allows you to make a one-time payment, and then you don't have to worry about being consistent for 6 months, and you'll build 6 months of credit history, which will, boost your credit history in terms of it being positive, as well as increase your credit rating for having cards in good standings. So what you're looking at right now, if you sign up on this link and download the app, use this exact referral link, it's going to give you $20. So I'll give you $20 to get started, or you could use the code on the sign up. But this is a really good way to build positive credit history and then not worrying about maintaining it for a period of time. Make the one-time payment. That's the best option. And then you'll get 6 months of positive credit history. So this is a really quick way of boosting your credit rating and building your credit portfolio. So now this brings us to step number 4. Now step number 4 is adding a secured card. A secured card is, you pay like a small amount. Capital One has really good ones for about $75, and then they'll give you a credit card with credit on it. And what you would then need to do is it helps add mixed credit, so that will also boost your credit rating. And what you need to do is then, of course, make on-time payments, and make sure you're monitoring that account so that you don't miss any. And then after that, you will build a positive credit history, which will then boost your credit score as well. Now, the difference between the trade line is that's a one-time payment, and then you don't have to monitor. The secured card, you have to monitor. But by doing both, it gives you a mixed credit. That also counts towards your credit rating and will also help boost your score. Now, number 5, have a family member or somebody that you trust add you to their cards as an authorized user. Now, if they're in good standing and they add you as a authorized user, the credit history, the positive credit history, and the credit rating will then transfer over to your credit portfolio and will also increase your rating and boost your score. So this is a really excellent way. They call it piggybacking. This is a really good way to also boost your credit score, and you could do these things overnight. Now, number 6, you want to then dispute inaccurate information on your credit report. So if there's anything that's inaccurate, you want to go ahead and dispute those items. Also, look at your credit report to see if there's any access hard inquiries, things that maybe they made one or more inquiry than they should have. Dispute all of those on your credit report because it also does count towards your credit rating. And by disputing it and having those items removed, and you clean up the disputed, the inaccurate items, then you'll be able to also boost your score overnight. So again, people who've done this, they've seen their credit rating overnight grow, and they were able to do this really quickly. So follow all of these 7 steps. Do this today so that we can start our next assignment tomorrow.